What's up, everybody? It's Caroline here from the Duolingo English Test, and if you don't know what that is, it's an online English proficiency test that you can take anywhere, anytime, and it's accepted by over 4,500 university programs around the world. So today we're talking about 15 ways to practice your English, because everybody knows the best way to improve your English proficiency test score is to improve your English proficiency. The first way to practice English for free is to join an English language meetup, either in person or online. This is a great way to practice both speaking and listening at the same time, plus you might even make a new friend. Number 2 is to listen to your favorite English musical artists and try to transcribe or write down the lyrics while you're listening. Then you can check at the end to see what you got right. Tip number 3 is to watch TED Talks in English. There's tons available here on YouTube for free, and one great thing about TED Talks is that there's visual aids which can help you understand what the speaker is talking about. Another great way to improve your comprehension is to turn on subtitles, and I highly recommend you put those on in English as well. Tip number 4 is to watch TV shows, where you can also do the same trick and use those English subtitles. And you can even set up a separate profile on your streaming apps, if you have them, for English content only. That way you can discover new shows and movies that are helping you improve and practice your English. Tip number 5 is to read your favorite book, but in English. This is great because if you already have the context and the understanding of the plot from having read the book in your native language, it can help you when you encounter new words and sentence structures in English. Number 6 is to read news articles or even just Wikipedia articles about topics that you're interested in. This can help you read a more journalistic style of English. Number 7 is to join online communities like Facebook groups or WhatsApp groups or even subreddits about things that you're passionate about. So maybe something you're a fan of or a creator you like or a TV show you love. That way you can really practice authentic conversations with English speakers online. Tip number 8 is to listen to podcasts in English. There's tons of podcasts out there about all kinds of topics. And as an added bonus, you can check out their websites, their show notes, and even their social media for more resources to read. Number 9 is to read graphic novels or manga in English. This is a great way to practice because you get those visual aids again, the pictures can help you understand, and also a lot of it is dialogue, so that helps with speaking conversationally. Number 10 is to play your favorite games in English, whether that's on your phone or computer. You can switch to English mode, and even better if it's a multiplayer game where you can connect with English speakers online. Tip number 11 is to follow English teachers or English language tips style accounts on video websites like YouTube or TikTok. You can even create your own profile on those platforms for this purpose, and that way the algorithm will serve you more and more creators like that who can help you learn English. Tip number 12 is to think or talk to yourself in English as you go about your day-to-day activities. So go through your to-do list or narrate what you're doing, either in your head in English or say it out loud. Tip number 13 is to listen to English audio. So that could be a movie or a TV show like we talked about, or a podcast, and then pause it and try to repeat back exactly what you heard. This can help with your pronunciation as well as just your general speaking abilities. Tip number 14 is that many people in English, or any language really, have particular sounds that are really hard for them to make. This is because when we learn our native language, we learn how to make certain sounds and not others that exist in other languages. So if there's something that's particularly tricky for you, a sound or a word, look up a video about how to pronounce it. Tip number 15 is to use Duolingo. Duolingo English Test has a free practice test that helps you practice English, and the Duolingo app also has tons of English content, and they're both free. Those are all my 15 favorite ways to practice English for free. I hope this was helpful to you, and if you want to learn more about the Duolingo English Test, I'll leave some links in the description box down below. Leave me a comment what you want to see in the next video, and I'll see you there. Bye, everybody.